Hi, it's Vicky. Thanks for joining me today. Today's class is a beginner-friendly vinyasa flow. It's very good if you're new to yoga. It's going to be accessible for most people, so definitely just take it as you can, but you should be able to give most things a go. I look forward to seeing you on your mat. Grab some water if you've got some, and we'll get started. When you're ready, you're going to start on your knees, and we'll come into Kalabati breathing, fire breath. Bring your hands on your knees here. You're going to inhale fully, exhale fully, inhale fully, and then you're going to push all the air out on an exhale, so that sort of sound, but keep the mouth closed. We're going to inhale fully, just focusing on your exhale breath. And you can go for longer if you can do that. So we're going to go again. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Pushing all the air out. We'll go for one more round when you're ready. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, so you'll feel that gets into your belly straight away, gets the fire breath. Then roll yourself onto your back. Bring your knees up towards the sky, arms by your sides here. We're going to start with some bridges, so when you're ready, on an inhale, just let the pelvis tilt away from you, and then exhale, tilt the pelvis towards you. And start to peel the hips away from the earth, draw the knees away from you as you come on up into your bridge. Inhale, lengthen the arms up over the head. And then exhale, melt yourself down one vertebrae at a time, drawing the knees away from you still, coming all the way down. Inhale, lengthen through your arms. Exhale, peel the hips back up towards the sky, little bit by little bit. And then inhale, lengthen the arms up over the head again. And then finding that length, see if you can go taller through the spine as you roll back down the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, releasing the hips at the bottom and then releasing the arms by your sides. We'll go for 2 more rounds here. It's a really good way to warm up through the spine. Inhale, lengthen the arms up over. And then as you come on down, soften through the sternum, soften through the mid-back. Lowering the hips down, release the arms. Peeling on up again on your exhale. Inhale, lengthen the arms. And then exhale, softening down. Drawing away from you. Nice. Releasing the arms back. And then just take one foot, cross it to the outside of the other knee. And then just wiggle the hips side to side here. If you'd like, you can take the hands around the front of the shin or behind the back of the leg there, and then just rock the hips again side to side. It's a really good way to release off through the lower back. And just start to open up through the hip a little bit more. Maybe you can draw the knee out a little bit further. And then release that foot, crossing the other foot over, and then just taking your hand somewhere, either the back of the leg or the front of the shin, and just let the hips rock side to side here. And then releasing that foot, bring your arms out wide to your sides, knees and shins are parallel with the sky. And then from here, you're going to exhale, let the knees come over towards one side, keep the shoulders and the shoulder blades down. Inhale to center, and then exhale, let them rock over the other way. And we're just going to do that a few times. This helps to loosen off through the hips and the lower back. Maybe you can let your head drift the other way if that feels good for your neck. Then find your way to center, squeeze the knees in, give them a good hug again. Then just going to rock forward and back of the spine, just little rocks here. Maybe you can bring the legs all the way over if you like. And then you balance on your hips here. So coming into a shoulder stand if that feels good for you. Just making sure that you're really gentle with your neck here, so there should be very little pressure on the neck. And then on this next one, you're going to rock all the way up and over into a squatting position here, into your yogi squat, and then just bring your hands on the insides of your knees. Then just open up the knees and then push the knees back in, open up through the inner thighs. Grow tall in the spine here. Wiggle the hips side to side. And then let yourself forward fold over your legs. Take opposite hand to opposite elbow if you like. You can keep the knees nice and bent. Just rock side to side. Loosen up through your shoulders, your neck. And then when you're ready, you're going to bring one hand to the center, bend through the opposite knee, and then reach up through the arm. Gentle twist here. Then lower that hand down, bend through the other knee, so same knee as the hand that's down, and exhale, send the other arm up. The more you bend, the more stretch you're going to get into the back of the legs. Twisting here, rinsing out those internal organs, then lower yourself down. We're going to come to the halfway lift and how extend the spine, flat back, plant the hands, and then step your way back to the high plank, bend the knees, find your way into downward facing dog. And once you've found your way into down dog, keep your knees slightly bent so you can really extend the tailbone up towards the sky. Then mount your heart down, then just walk out your dog here. Let the head shake side to side, loosen off through the neck. Then from here, you're going to inhale, ripple the spine forward. Come into your high plank, bend the knees, wave your spine back. And go for one more of these. So ripple the spine forward, and exhale. Send your spine back, and then inhale, you're going to send one leg high to the sky. Three-legged dog, then bend the knee, open the hips, scorpion. Maybe you can see your big toes here. And then exhale, bring the knee out wide, step it to the pinky. Lower your back knee down, inhale, rise on up. Bring the arms to the sky. And then when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart center. And maybe you can take a gentle twist here, so taking the elbow on the outside of the knee if you like. Twist. Breathe. And release the hands back up towards the sky. Big stretch out here. Take it on the inside here. And then just lift up through your back leg and just shimmy forward and back of those hips. So just rocking forward and back of the hips here. Finding a bit more length into the back hip flexor. And then step that foot back, high plank, bend the knees, wave your spine back, downward facing dog. Walking it out, maybe you can have the legs a little bit straighter, so feeling that openness into the backs of the legs now, and then inhale, extend the other leg high to the sky. Three-legged dog, bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe you can see your big toes here. Give it a little wiggle. And then bring it back, exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, step it to the outside of the pinky here. Lower the back knee, inhale, rise the arms up. Low lunge. Feeling that openness into the front of the quad, the hip flexor, You can untuck the back toes if you like. Then when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart center, extend the heart forward, and then taking your twist, maybe the elbow comes on the outside of the knee. And then release the arms back up. Place them on the inside of front foot and extend the back knee up and just rock forward and back. And then when you're ready, bring that knee back, bring that leg back, taking your high plank. And if you like, this time you can come down onto your knees. Exhale, come all the way down. Untuck the toes, inhale, extend the heart forward, maybe release the hands, unsupported cobra here. Then place the hands underneath your shoulders here, push your way back up. Tuck your toes, extend your hips back, downward facing dog. And then just walk it out again, inhale, and extend that first leg high to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee. Exhale, draw the knee to chest. Lower the back leg down, inhale, rise on it. Exhale, take a twist. Inhale, rise the arms up. Bring the hands on the inside. Straighten through the back leg and then just shimmy forward and back with those hips, or rock forward and back. And then extend that leg behind you. Taking your vinyasa, you can take full plank to low chaturanga this time if you like. Inhale, up dog if it's in your practice, or otherwise baby cobra. And then folding over the feet, down dog. Inhale, raise the other leg high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, draw knee to chest. Float it between the hands and then rise on up. Exhale, taking a twist. Inhale, release the hands, bring them on the inside. And then maybe walking your foot to the outside before you lift the back leg up, and then just rock forward and back for a moment or two. And then step that foot back, taking your vinyasa variation, whatever feels good for your body. Downward facing dog. Then raising your first leg high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Check you can see a big toe. This time you're going to bring the knee out wide. Step it right about halfway down. Come onto the outside edge of the back foot. Then lower the hips down. Reaching that arm forward, push it away. You'll feel this quite deep stretch into the hip here. If you want a little bit more, you can always raise the hips up and over into horizon lunge. Otherwise, just stay here and breathe. One more round of breath. Then lifting your hips up this time, making your way back into your down dog. You can either choose to flow through a vinyasa here, or stay in your down dog. And we'll come to the other side and have extend the leg high to the sky, bend the knee, open the hip. And then from here, bring the knee out wide, step it halfway down. Come onto the knife edge of the back foot, lower your hips down here and just extend the arm out away from you, maybe pushing or receiving. So you can either repel or accept. And yoga acceptance is one of the best ways to come into self-gratitude. It's accepting our situation, accepting what we can and can't control, knowing that most things are outside of our control, pretty much everything. So the way you respond, the way you accept it, is going to really help you to come at ease with any situation that comes at you, basically. To invite curiosity. To breathe mindfully. Then when you're ready, lift the hips up, and we'll take a final little vinyasa here. So ripple the spine forward, exhale down, up dog, and then come into your child's pose here. And then sink your way back onto your hips. I'm just going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. If this doesn't feel good for your back or your hamstrings, if it's just not working for you today, feel free to come into half forward fold, so bringing one foot in. So you can either forward fold with one knee in, or you can forward fold with both legs out. So get really comfortable here, maybe just bring something underneath your bottom, and then the legs can be either active or relaxed today, and then just start to work your way down here. Maybe bringing your forearms down and taking your head to your hands. And then you'll find that you can release a little bit more as you come into it. And breathe here. One more round of breath. And start to walk your hands back up towards you. And just cross the feet and the knees again. And we'll take a few moments here and set a meditation. So when you're ready, bringing the eyes to close. And start to find some length into the lower back. So letting the hips settle down, lengthening up and out of the lower back. Lengthening up through the top of the head. Imagine someone's got a string and they're just gently making your neck a little bit longer. And then becoming aware of your breath. Where is your breath at? On your inhale, noticing the belly expand. And exhale, belly drifts back in. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, drifts back. And allowing anything to come up. If thoughts are coming in, it's all good. There's no need to quieten them. Simply observing and noticing what's going on. And simply observing what's going on in your body, in your heart. Becoming aware of yourself. Then when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me and practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.